Hey everyone, so this is a short module about that which editor you go for. So this module is designed for those who are still confused that which editor they must use and which to avoid. So in this module we are going to focus on mainly two editors, that is our Atom and Jupyter notebooks, because these are something which are not more confusing to you and they are easy to install and easy to use. So the Atom and the Jupyter notebooks. So what I'm going to do here, I just used to put the concept that we have learned in previous modules in both these in a short video, so that you may understand that how you can work on both of them and which one is to choose, because it's nothing like if I'm using the Atom, then you have to use the Atom, because maybe you have a PC with small RAM and Atom will not work properly in them. Maybe you did not have internet connectivity all the time, so maybe Jupyter will not work in your computer. And there are many reasons, like if you want an interface like this, that, all that. So there is nothing like that one. You can use whatever you want to. And I am again focusing on this thing that you can use any editor, because the thing that I have noticed in most of the students, that they get stuck on the editors. They make this little issue a big problem, that this editor is not installed in my computer. How can I do that? So that's why I have designed this short module. It will not cover your much time, and if you are comfortable with Atom or Jupyter already, then you can skip this module. There is nothing new here. We just learn the previous concepts and just work on them in different editors. And if you are confused that which editor should I choose, then please go through this module. It may help you a lot. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Hey everyone. So first we will consider the Atom, and that's what we are using from the previous module. So nothing much more about the Atom, just the simple things like you can just create the file like here from new file and save this one simply wherever you want to, like on location. Sorry, desktop, I have first.py, make it a Python file, so this will automatically get appear on the desktop. So here this one is first.py. You can simply write the code in this file. Print, we have hello, and just command S. You can make this one run in the terminal, is included in this Atom, not required to go to the terminal in the search bar. So you can just simply run python 3 and first.py, sorry, py. So it just simply runs the program on the terminal. You can also use the terminal here for running the Python shell, like python 3. Here you can make the lines of code whatever you want to, like the line by line statements, and you can make any code here. You can perform the simple mathematics calculations very easily. 3 plus 5 8, and all the associativity types of this thing. You can easily make the formats, methods, etc. So that's what the Atom is, and we do not go through it much more because you are seeing this Atom from the past 3-4 modules. So that's enough for the Atom, and rest you know about this one. So thanks for watching. In the next video we will cover the Python, but one more thing here, the points regarding the Atom. So first thing is, it's a heavy software, not of much size, but it's a little heavier. It did not work in your PC properly if you have a RAM lower than the 4, or we can say sometime 8. It completely depends on that thing. Second is, it has CIA type of interface. So some people require a clear interface like this notepad, a very clear one, and they do not prefer these kinds of interfaces like in Atom. And Third thing is it has its own terminal. That's a good point here, that it has its own terminal. And after that, the terminal, you can simply save the files on the desktop or any location you want to. So saving the files is very easy in case of Atom. You will find this one a little typical in case of Jupyter Notebooks, because in that case you need to download the notebooks to study. So your code is always safe and secure, so there is a little security about your code. One more thing, if you are using this server Jupyter Notebooks, maybe like this is nothing that actually happens, but another user can also access your code by using your link, that is href, your link on HTTP. You may have noticed there, like if I use open Safari, then this one type of link, when you're using server type of Jupyter Notebook, then you will get something like that. Then another user maybe access your code if you are writing the nuclear type of code and you are an engineer, something like that, but not your codes, like if you are writing the simple games that we are going to build here. So that's the another issue about the Atom and the Jupyter Notebooks. And these are simply the 5 things that may go on focus while selecting the editor. Another thing is, like, it's on you that are you comfortable with this one or not. So that's the again a 6th point there. Now that's the enough about the Atom, not a long video because we already know about it. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Hey everyone, so we are done with the Atom and its points. Now we will go for the Jupyter Notebooks. So first thing is, if we talk about the Jupyter Notebooks, that is JUIPTER notebooks. So first is, like, you require the internet, and if not internet, then you require a heavy and large piece of software, that is your local host software. Like we have the Anaconda, then this one, the Anaconda is. And then if we talk about the interface and all the things about the Jupyter Notebooks, then first you will get this interface. Here you have your different files, you can save your files here. The files you will made will appear here in these things, and when you create a new file from this one. So it's a pretty complex method. First open the that Anaconda, that is this one, and it itself takes a time and also a heavy piece if you are using the Windows. Also there's a thing in Windows, if you are using Windows PC, then the Anaconda will work in a very long time and slow and takes a lots of time, but in case of Mac it's just easily work and start. Now the positive things about the Jupyter Notebook is, first, it has the best interface, I believe. A common shell here in which you can write any code. You have inbuilt terminals with every shell here, like the thing I'm using, the print hello, just shift enter, you have hello there. That's what not in any other editor. I think this is the best part of Jupyter Notebooks. That's why I have told you that if this one is not the hosting type of thing, and the saving files is easy. Like if I need to save this file, I have to save this notebook as d.py and then save. Then the notebook will be saved in the locations and you have to override the previous one, all that. So the thing here is, the saving the notebooks is a common issue. Another issue is that I have told you of security. You know, I require a lot of security. I have contact with the aliens, so that's what I do with the Atom. So that's the another point here. But the interface is really best. Like if you need to have some calculations like x is equal to some, we can make associative type of calculations like 3 plus 5 and this whole divided by 2 and then power 2, also this one in brackets, and then power of this one to 2. And as you enter this shift enter, just that one required, it will give you the result with this shell, and that one is not shown because it's taking the instructions from Anaconda and it will take a little time, but will not take time in your case because I really prefer to use the Jupyter notebooks. That's why they did not set up properly in my PC. So that's what these things are. Also you can have these things like if I have X here, shift enter, I have this one. Now here, note the thing that output is not printed because I have not printed that thing. I have printed that thing here. So there it has calculated, and I believe now this one is going to be faster if I print this thing. So if I have print, not in that way, first enter and then print X, shift enter, here I have 16, so that's also fast. Now if you remember the formatting, like I have my name, I have my, no, I do not want to save you, I have my age, I'm very old, and save this one. Then I use the formatting methods like the F method, that is my name is, then the curly brackets X, and my age is again the curly brackets Y, and quotes, not this quote here, shift enter, if I print Z, my name is Dave and my age is 453. So that's the string formatting in this one. I think you find this one more easy because in case of Atom I had just first written the code, and while I'm using the editor part, in the terminal part I have just simply write this one and make that run. But here there is nothing editor and terminal, you just write the code and press shift enter, that's enough. So that's the Jupyter notebook. They are very easy to use. You have different bunch of options here, like if you did not want to use the keywords, then you have properly designed the things here. But in case of Atom you have to go in file, all that. Also in Windows you have these bunch of options. Here this one is really very simple, you can easily change the name. There you need to save the file again and again, save the file with another name, save the file with that name, this, that, etc. Also there are much more things, like if you do something that will interrupt your console, here you have seen interrupt part in which you are programmed an infinite number of times, this will get break. You can easily restart the kernel, this is the kernel, you can easily restart that one. You can do anything what you want to here. So that's the Jupyter notebooks, and that's how you can do the same thing. No brother, I did not want this. You can do the same things that we have done on Atom on this thing, and that's very easily. So if you do not require any security kind of things and you are a common person, then I believe you just prefer the Jupyter notebooks. Also nowadays the common peoples are targeted by the Facebook, etc. So make sure you did not write something that is required by the government. So now thanks for watching, enough for this module, not going to be a very large, and there's a short video also in the next part of this module, not the next, just the next video. So I suggest you to watch that video so that you can go through that how you can learn the programming easily. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, so this is a video about that how you can learn the programming. So I believe you have to watch this video if you are not getting interest and have tried programming many times but get failed in learning that. So first of all, there's a thing happen then you begin the programming, but you did not able to end that. You will stop the programming after learning the syntaxes, and that's enough. But the programming is, as I have told you, is the logic part, not the syntax. You can learn any syntax in just few days. So if you want to learn programming, then there are only three things by which you can learn. First is your interest. That is the most important thing. If you have interest in that, you will learn that easily without any, like, if you stop that or this, that, any reason, whatever you are getting. Second thing by which you can learn is any purpose. That's the best thing to motivate you. Third thing is the pressure. That is the worst thing, I believe, in all the three purposes. So let me discuss them one by one. First of all, as I have told you, interest. If you have interest in programming, like you are a programming guy, you need to learn this and that, and you want to be a good engineer in computer science, then you can easily learn any programming language. But still, there are cases in which you start the programming but did not able to finish that. You can take any course but did not able to finish that. So what to do in that thing? That we will discuss in purpose. Before that, we have the pressure. That is, I believe, the worst thing. That's what, when you have any project, when you are working, then you have to do the thing in a few, or you can say that in a fixed time. Then you will do that thing in that fixed time by just learning the things in one day, the complete module, or you can say the complete course. So that's what may get you all learn, but not good. Then we have the purpose, the second thing, but that one that makes you learn. So what the purpose means? So purpose here is like you have some purpose, you have to do job, not like this one in which you are getting pressure from the boss or teacher, etc. Purpose is like you need to do that thing, but as you on your own conditions. After some time, or like I have to learn the programming this summer, and then I want to do the job in that winter time, or you can say that September, October time. So that thing is the purpose. Now how to make the purposes? So I suggest you to go for a particular reason. Like if you are learning the Python, then why you are learning? Like when I have started to learn the programming, first thing I have learned is the web development. That is the HTML, CSS kind of stuff, if you are familiar with that, and building the websites. That what I have started, and I have done the HTML, CSS part nicely, but lost my interest when I get to the JavaScript, etc. But what I done there is I go to the freelancing websites, that is freelancing.com or fiverr.com. That are the good website to provide a part-time platform to students. So from that you can make your ID and add your skills, so that person can give you project and you will get some money in exchange of that. So money is the thing that make you learn anything. So if you have any target, like you need money, then you can make project for others, they will pay you and you will get paid, and you will also learn that thing. So that's the best thing. If you also have interest, then don't make that interest only interest. The person who did things that is before their age, like you BTech or whatever degree you are going, like engineering, etc., or whatever the major you have, is going to be finished after XYZ years. But if you start to do the same thing that you are going to do after that, then it will make you superior than others. That's what the thing is. If you want to learn anything, you cannot learn that thing completely without these three things. And also this thing doesn't make to work every time, but these two things make work every time, and this thing is not good. So you have to go for the second one. I suggest make a purpose and go for it. So that's how you will get the thing completely. Another thing is, students thought that, are these online courses good? Should I have to go for any offline classes? So that's what I personally suggest you to go for the online one, not because we have the courses here, but the thing is, in online courses you have your own time, and it's not about the time, it all depends on you. As you familiar that if you have any online course, but you will not do that course completely, you just get that halfly done and then stop that. That's the thing that you have to focus on. that there is no interest you have to complete in that, then how you can learn in different classes? In the classes that is like you have to go there and learn that thing, you have pressure of teachers and doing that degree completely. But here it depends completely on you. If you have interest, you will do that. If you did not have, then you will skip that. So that's the another thing here. Whatever you want to study, go for the online courses. I believe they are much cheaper than that one. So make a collection of the courses you need and do them on your own condition, your own time and your own interest. Also, if you are a programming guy, most of you are already familiar that internet is your best friend in that case. So use the internet as much as you can, and you can prefer many websites like GitHub, and some I suggest like Geek for Geeks. That's a good website also, I prefer that one. And this is not about the promotion of that website because I did not know any person working there, so don't go in that wrong way. I believe this short video may help you in learning the programming. Still, not about the syntaxes errors and code errors. If you are getting problems in learning this one, any kind of problem, you can contact me. And not if you are not able to contact here on Udemy, you can contact me on any platform. Like I have my Instagram, that is, you can contact me there, Dave14 and underscore. It's a little ID, so you can message me directly there if you have any problem and getting stuck anywhere. I will help you there. So this is all about this video. I hope this will help you, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. One more thing I forgot to mention here: make your studies fun. If you want to learn anything, then learn that in an interesting way, not in a boring way, so that it will work and you can also go for another in the same field. So that's enough. See you in the next module.